Thanks for tuning in to another episode with your girl LaCies and LaCies World. Now today we have our man Trey Day in the building. He gonna go on here and let y'all know how he get down in the mealtime.
Alright, no doubt. Yeah, it's your boy Trey Day, the engineer, you feel me? CEO of LaCies Enterprises, you feel me? We do a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? We got a production team called the Professionals, you know what I'm saying? We got a record label, LaCies Records. We throw parties, we do videos, we do graphics, we do all that, you know what I'm saying? So we try to, provide services to artists, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, get our name out here in Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about hometown love, so I'm trying to come back to Milwaukee, you feel me? And let y'all know what we about, you feel me?
All right. When you say you're trying to come back to Milwaukee, tell us a couple places that you've been already.
All right, well, I was out in AZ for like 4 years. I was in Cali, you know what I'm saying? I was out in Atlanta for a minute. Shit, I just got back from Chicago and I was doing real big down there. Ask about me, you feel me? Trey Day, the engineer, say night in the weather, East Side crazy, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's the places I've been, back here, you feel me?
Back in the mealtime, y'all already know how we do it around here, trying to put the meal on the map.
For real, man.
That's all what it's about. Let us know how you get down, besides just with the music, the engineering, the parties. Give us a little example of some stuff that you already done.
All right, well, you can check out all this stuff on my website, lowkeyproductions.com. That's low-keyproductions.com. But it's albums I did back in 05 when I was in the military, you know what I'm saying? If you was out in Yuma, Arizona at that time, you got a Trey Day album, they reckon it. Other things I done. I did a lot of stuff in Chicago. I released like 2 mixtapes down there, engineered for Dell Life Entertainment, Cold Steel out there. Shout out to my boy Bread, K Blau, did a lot of stuff. It's too much to say, really,
Okay, entrepreneurs in the building. Y'all already know how we do that.
Right.
Now, how long ago was it when you released your first album?
That was back in 05. I was 19 years old when I released it.
Okay.
What happened was I was a co-owner of another label called The Scam. But basically, I financed the album. I did all the engineering, I did all the beats, and I did all the rapping, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple features of my boys. And got them pressed up, I had a little dough from the military. What happened was I was about to go to Iraq. So I was like, man, before I die, or if I die, I want to have a legacy, you know what I'm saying? That's probably, if you know about that album, back then you know about it now, you probably remember some of the words, you feel me?
All right, that's what's up. And if you don't know about that album, y'all already know, go on to the website, go ahead and listen to that, cop that CD, and cop the latest CD that you got going on. Let us know a little bit about that. Yeah,
the latest one is a collaboration of LaCies Records, you know what I'm saying? My boy Dottie Yacht, Cheddar the Truth, Lord Slug, and myself. We're going to lay it down for y'all, let y'all see how we do. And pretty much all the production is going to be done by the professionals, that's our production team. Y'all gonna hear about us. Y'all probably see our flyers in the street right now, you feel me? But that's my man Uno on the beats, you know what I'm saying? He produced, our engineer, beautiful combination, you know what I'm saying? So we're doing that.
That's what's up.
For real.
That's what's up. We loving that. We really loving that. So are you stating that you're a group? Or y'all just all collaborate together for all the shout outs? Shout out to everybody that he named. For everybody that you did name, are y'all all in one group? Are y'all collaborating with each other? How does that work?
See, well, music is more than music. The music business is more than music. It's business as well. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we trying to put our powers together and form a Voltron. You know what I'm saying? Basically, where everybody know what they're supposed to do, and they do it independently, and we all benefited from it. You know what I'm saying? So basically, we trying to create a movement and a in-house where we do everything. We already got it, really. You know what I'm saying? We just offering our service to the public as well. So.
All right. Ain't nothing wrong with that. We always like helping people. Much love to everybody. And if you need some of this assistance, y'all already know. He's going to let y'all know. The Facebook, the Twitter, anything that y'all need to know. Go ahead and let them know your Facebook and Twitter stuff.
Everything is Trey Day 247. My Facebook, Twitter. You can check out the fan page, lowkeyproductions.com. Check out lowkeyproductions.com. We got something on Facebook and all that. All you got to do, remember, is Trey Day 247. You know what I'm saying? And everything will pop up. Yes. I forgot what I was going to say.
When you spell Trey Day, tell them how you spell Trey Day so they can make sure they're logging into the correct information.
Treyday.
Okay.
Yup. LaCies Productions, LOW-KEY Productions with an S.com. That's all you gotta remember. LaCiesProductions.com. Google that, YouTube that, do whatever you want. You'll find us, you know what I'm saying, the whole LaCies enterprise, you feel me?
Alright, Google, you know we doing big things if you on Google. Y'all already know about that.
Google Analytics, what you know about that?
That's what's up, that's what's up. Let them know what some of your favorite artists is, you know, rappers, R&B, singers, all that as you was coming up.
Yeah, you know, I'm a big Nas fan, you feel me?
Yes, shout out to Nas.
You feel me? That's real hip hop right there, you know. I grew up on LaCies, you know, East Coast music. That's pretty much what I grew up on. And but the thing is though, is that it's kind of how my swag is, but our label is so diverse to where, you know, everybody got something for everybody. You know, my man Cheddar, he, you know, party crazy. My man Slug, he hood. Dottie, you know what I'm saying? He think he Tupac, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, we diverse in here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, rest in peace.
What kind of music do you give out to the people?
I give storytelling, you know what I'm saying? Real hip hop stuff. Like if I had to name an artist that I compare myself to in these times, I would say Kendrick Lamar, Ab-Soul, you know what I'm saying? Like real new school hip hop, you feel me? For real.
That's some kind of neo soul / rap music. So it gives you something to really listen to, but at the same time something to feel. Right. So that's what's up. Who inspired you as a young man when you was growing up?
Who inspired me? I think my grandfather was definitely, both of my grandfathers inspired me, you know.
Right.
Like my grandfather, both of them was just real strong men, you know, took care of their business, was independent. Especially my mom, she instilled the entrepreneurial spirit in me. It's like she told me from a very young age, Trey, don't get no job, start your own business. That was instilled in me.
Shout out to mama.
Shout out to mama, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's probably my main influence of my life. But you know, everybody got influence in your life.
Right.
You know? So the good people and the bad people I had influence in my life. Shout out to the haters, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the haters. We shout out the haters all the time on these shows. Motivation, they the motivation that keep us going. Let us know how you feel since you back in the Milltown rocking with us. How we can improve this game in Milwaukee, because we're still trying to be put on the map.
Man, what it is that you have to create an economy. You have to create a scene, and you know what I'm saying, to where money is flowing. When money is flowing in the music, then everybody get paid. When everybody get paid, more people want to do it and more people want to get involved. You know what I'm saying? So if you got to go spend that studio money, you go do that. If you got to go, you know, get an interview, go do that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you got to make sure that you got a way to make your money back. You know what I'm saying? Once people figure out how to make money in music, that's when everything gonna pop. It's all about the money. It's always been about the money. It's what Milltown. You know what I'm saying? We all about the money on the real.
It's sure for millions. That's what's up. It's all about the support, and money do make the world go round. So if everybody eating, then everybody is happy.
Right.
Give us a little more insight and background as to who you are and where you're trying to go with this music.
Who I am, you know, I'm just somebody that got not even a dream. It's like I feel like I gotta do something. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel I'm a very talented person. And I love this music, so I might as well try to capitalize on it. You know, and I'm 110% doing, you know what I'm saying? So if I do something, I'm gonna try to do it to my fullest capacity, you know what I'm saying? So that's exactly what I'm trying to do. And I'm about to show y'all exactly what my full capacity is. You're gonna see me out in the streets, you know what I'm saying? In the Milltown, in the world, you feel me? The LaCies Enterprise motto right now is conquer Milwaukee, conquer the world. Once we conquer this, we move on to Chicago, Indianapolis, all that, you know what I'm saying? Then we gonna conquer the United States, then we gonna go on to the globe, you know? You feel
That's
me?
what's up, that's what's up. That's all it's about, ambition. They don't love it for it. Ambition, I feel the same way. Big shout outs to Wale. Let them know how you been grinding back in the Iraq, because they don't know yet how you gonna get out here and make it happen. But let them know how you was grinding back in Iraq.
And you know, that was a primitive stage of me, but I still made it work, you feel me? But man, I was out, you know, in the military, even in Iraq, you know, in front of the PX, you feel me? There was only one store on the whole base, like 14,000 people on the whole base. Nobody really had nothing to do with their time or their money. You feel me? So I was like, man, buy this album for $7. You know what I'm saying? If you don't got no money right now, here's a sample CD. I sold about 30, 40 albums a day. You know what I'm saying? And basically, he got to the point where my command was hating on me. You know what I'm saying? They got to the point where they told me, for as long as I'm in the Marine Corps, I cannot make music. I cannot promote myself. They told me I had to take my website down because I was really doing it out there, making a buzz, you know what I'm saying, in Iraq. You feel me?
So how many albums would you say that you sold?
Just there alone, I had about, and this is all coordinated with my man's XO. Shout out to XO out in Houston. You know what I'm saying? But I think I had about 6 shipments of 500 CDs come to me, so about 2,500. I was out there about 7 months, you know what I'm saying? So I did this every day. I had nothing else to do. So
that's the grind. That's the grind. That's amazing though. To sell 2,500 CDs in 7 months, y'all already know by himself.
The whole album was engineered, produced, made up, all that by me. You feel me? I don't like waiting on people. You feel me? You just come on or you get left behind. You feel me?
That's right.
So that's why I demand of everybody, they got to keep up with the pace and do better than me. You feel me? And that's what it is.
All right, so when y'all hear about Trey Day, make sure y'all in the stores, because that's where these albums gonna be next.
Now you gonna see them in the street though, didn't you?
Yeah, make sure y'all in the street, then in the stores.
On the real.
That's what's up. Copping this Trey Day album. Is there anything else you want to let them know about you?
Now I just want to give a couple shout outs, man. Shout out to the whole team, the LaCies Enterprises. Shout out to G Mafia, you know what I'm saying, 4P, CY, C Smith, you know, they just got done doing that show with Young Buck, real, you know what I'm saying, big things going on. Shout out to anybody that ever spent any money in the studio with me, all y'all, you feel me, love y'all. Y'all support me, alright? And man, that's about it.
Big shout outs to everybody that he named, and also everybody who's out here doing it, who's striving, who's struggling, who's in this game, who know about this hard work, because this is not a game. And thank you for tuning in to another episode of LaCies World. Thank you, Trey Day, for joining us on the couch today. We hope to see you next time. You already know how we do it. Stay true to yourself, stay true to God, and that is how you will be successful.